it's should not go up and down. It should not go forwards and backwards, and it should not go left or right. You see those little holes in there? There is a plastic tubes can join together, and with a plastic tube I can get all the gas out of the van. Hello everyone. Whew, I'm tired. I was dragging these bags to the van, and this van is a campervan. It's my customer conversion. I call him Big Mike. He's doing a really nice job. He decided to do a little kind of campervan for himself, where he put some stuff in there. It's just beginning of his big conversion, of his big project, and I do help him with some options, with some stuff that I'm qualified to do and that I know how to do. He got two brand new leisure batteries, two big leisure batteries. Let's get them out and see what they are. 90 amp hours, yeah, which is good. Yeah, 692. Yeah, they should be all right. So two of those leisure batteries, they're going to be more than enough to feed his lights, his fridge, 12 volt, that by the way I installed to him. These two leisure batteries also going to be more than all right to feed his inverter in the future, if you want to put it. At this moment it's just kind of just beginning, but what he needs them for now is there is a diesel heater to make it nice and warm, and there is a 12 volt fridge. Today's task is to understand where to put the batteries, how to put them, how to connect, how to make just we're gonna put two main wires, and from those two wires I can split them wherever I want. So the main idea, of course, is it must go through the control panel. Everything must be fused. I'm gonna use some fuses in there, and also my idea is to put some extra fuses, kind of big fuse and a big killer switch in them. So that's where we're also gonna put it. But first of all, I need an access to those compartments, because he said he preferred to keep both of them in there. What I would say, leisure batteries is a kind of things that might be accessible. One of the biggest problem is when people do conversions, they try to hide leisure batteries somewhere, thinking just I'm gonna connect it just once and then forget about this. No, it's not gonna work like this. Leisure battery must be accessible. So my plan is, anyway, those wood pieces there, temporary there, I'm gonna unscrew all those walls and put them in there. In the future I will order for him a nice, I think 7mm plywood to rebuild this wall, and I'm gonna do kind of locker door in there, so in the future if Mike need to get access to the leisure batteries, he always can do it through there. Also, another thing I want to do is the proper clamps. Yeah, we try to avoid the crocodiles. Everything when you do build a campervan, think about this: that campervan gonna move, it's gonna vibrate, it's gonna go on hills, on bad roads, so vibration, moving, shaking all the time. So any kind of crocodile clips like that, they not good. I mean, it's better do not use them. We're gonna use a proper terminal connections, and also every battery, every leisure battery in any van, caravan or motorhome must be secured, and this must be secured in 3 ways. So if you think about this, it's should not go up and down, it should not go forwards and backwards, and it should not go left or right. I know that not all of you are gonna watch the video till there, so I'll better tell it now. At the end of the video I usually put a screen with all my contact details, with my email, with my Facebook page, with my Instagram, with my telephone number even, and if you want to contact me for any kind of jobs or any kind of advice or anything, just let me know, please. So all those wirings I'm going to sort out. They need to be in the conduits, they need to be secured, they shouldn't lie like this, and we, even if it's a kind of direct connection to the appliance, we never leave the naked connectors just lying, flip it around. So I did find a kind of position that I like for those batteries. And yeah, so because there is a big nice timber in there, it's gonna stop the batteries from pulling forward. I'm still gonna put kind of bracket in there, and put a safety strap across. That's gonna stop the batteries to jump up and down. They kind of jump down because there's a floor, I guess. And also I'm gonna use just a little furniture blocks, the plastic furniture blocks, to put on the other side, just to avoid the sliding left and right. So another thing is, there are holes that I really like. They're gonna do kind of my natural ventilation idea. It wasn't me, but also what these holes will allow me, if you see those little holes in there, there is a plastic tubes can join together, and with a plastic tube I can get all the gas out of the van. Some manufacturers nowadays, they do sealed batteries, so they're saying there's no more need to put these plastic pipes, but I still like to go in an old-fashioned way. Alright, the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna connect the batteries with the wires. Wires must be quite thick, so they must hold the potential ampage. These wires are alright, absolutely, because I know what I'm gonna use, what you're not gonna use. And just to write LED lights and fridge and diesel heater, they are more than enough, 200 something amps, so they're gonna be alright. But I already have a prepared wires with a ends at the end, so we're gonna use them to loop the battery. And there is another trick I wanna show you and tell you that some people don't know about this. So if I'm gonna connect negative to negative, positive to positive, but then when it's gonna go to the main system, I'm gonna take a positive from one battery and negative from another battery. It doesn't matter which is which, or you can take the positive from there, negative from there, but it's always better to take them from different batteries. All right, the batteries are done and they're secured as they should be. They connected together, so now we got kind of one big battery. There are also a lot of questions people are asking about do I need to fuse two batteries in between? I would say there is no right or wrong answer. Some people do put a fuse and some people don't. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the wires to the first fuse panel. There will be a second control panel with the fuses, but there is also, I want to do some fuses and a killing switch in that area. I'll show you later on. So I'm going to take a positive from that terminal, and negative from that terminal, and we're gonna stretch all these two wires in there and make some kind of socket and killing switch in there.